lush tropical rainforests to arid deserts, from majestic mountains to vast grasslands, the rains come and go as swiftly as a breath, leaving behind clear skies and parched earth. The African savanna, where the sky meets the land in an endless horizon, is a land of stark contrasts. Here, the dry yellow grasses stretch out like a worn carpet, but beneath the surface lies a pulse of survival energy that cannot be stopped. Every day is a race for survival. Predators move silently like a passing breeze, while prey must flee and fight for every moment. The struggle to survive here is harsh and unforgiving, like a forge of steel, and only the strongest endure and live on.
African nature. Welcome to the survival stories of the African wilderness.
Africa. As the first light touches the grasses of the African savanna, the sky blazes in brilliant orange. A new day begins. But peace is nowhere to be found. The cycle of survival turns once more as life and death collide, like light and shadow locked in a never-ending battle for dominance. In the tropical savanna, wild herds set out on their journey. Millions migrate like pilgrims in search of that most precious resource, water. Behind them, hungry lions lie in wait, hidden in the tall grass, silent as ghostly hunters biding their time. The perfect moment in the temperate savanna. Zebras and predators face off against other threats. African wild dogs and elusive leopards. The brittle, dry grass of the temperate plains tests their patience and endurance. Beneath the cool waters of the flooded savanna, crocodiles lie in wait, anticipating their annual feast as the great herds of zebras and wildebeests begin their perilous river crossing. Only 70% of zebras survive this treacherous journey. Every creature here, predator or prey, fights to survive, driven by instinct and a force greater than themselves. In every fleeting moment, life and death hang in the balance. The savanna covers about 20% of Earth's land surface, stretching like golden plains under the blazing sun. Savanna, or prairie, is a unique biome and mixed ecosystem where open grasslands are dotted with widely spaced trees. This spacing allows sunlight to pour through, nourishing the endless green carpet below. Here lies a remarkable biome, a delicate balance of sun, soil, and survival, where life thrives under the open sky. The African savanna scrublands, one of the oldest and richest ecosystems on Earth, have witnessed nature's profound transformation. Around 8 to 5 million years ago, dense forests began to retreat, and a drier climate started to dominate. Vast grasslands emerged. The savanna was born. It was a turning point. Species had to choose, adapt or face extinction. As the landscape changed, so too did the ecosystems. Evolution took its course, and from it, a new world arose. Harsh, yet brimming with life. The African savanna stretches out like a vast living tapestry, covering nearly 5 million square miles and accounting for 65% of the continent. This is the land of golden grasses, extending endlessly to the horizon, a realm of open skies and wild beauty. The rainy season comes and goes as swiftly as lightning, leaving behind a persistent dryness. a relentless trial as if set forth by the gods themselves. The African savanna ecosystem is home to more than 8,000 plant species. From vast grasslands to thickets and towering trees, these plants do more than feed the countless creatures that depend on them. They regulate the climate, anchoring life in one of the world's oldest ecosystems. The animals of the savanna are just as diverse. More than 1,500 species of mammals battle for survival in the wild. From towering herbivores to apex predators, they embody the raw power and adaptability of nature in its most untamed form. Above the skies, more than 2,000 species of birds soar, from powerful raptors to vast migrating flocks. Wetlands like the Okavango Delta are home to over 500 aquatic species, alongside 400 species of reptiles and amphibians. Together, they form a delicate and magical food chain, meticulously arranged by the hand of creation. The tropical savannas of Africa are among the most vital ecological regions on Earth, renowned for their biodiversity and distinctive plant life. Like the beating heart of Africa, these sweeping grasslands stretch beneath the vast open sky, covering nearly 50% of the continent's land area. They span across multiple nations: Kenya, Tanzania, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Botswana, and Namibia, where life moves in rhythm with the alternating wet and dry seasons. At the heart of the tropical savanna ecosystem lies the Serengeti, spanning 12,000 square miles from Tanzania to Kenya. The Serengeti is one of the most biodiverse grasslands on Earth, home to over 70 species of large mammals and more than 500 species of birds. Together, they paint a vibrant portrait of life across the endless green plains. A defining spectacle of the Serengeti is the Great Annual Migration, a breathtaking journey between Tanzania's Serengeti and Kenya's Masai Mara. During the rainy season, from November to May, lush grasses flourish under the rhythm of bird song, creating the perfect conditions for herbivores to thrive. However, when the dry season begins in June and lasts through October, the grasslands wither and water becomes scarce. Around 1.5 million wild animals, including approximately 250,000 zebras and hundreds of thousands of Thompson's gazelles and other herbivores, begin the greatest migration on Earth. The journey, spanning over 1,800 miles, is anything but easy. Herds must cross arid grasslands and treacherous rivers. Rugged terrain and violent waters create a scene both awe-inspiring and perilous, where survival and danger intertwine with every passing moment. It is a journey to a promised land, a pilgrimage through hardship in search of a place richer with life. Yet in the face of adversity, the herds press onward. The lush grasses of the Masai Mara stand as a promise of renewal. There, herbivores drive the regeneration of vegetation, while predators maintain the delicate balance of wildlife populations. This is one of the most extraordinary natural phenomena in Africa and the world, a vital biological cycle essential to the survival of the savanna ecosystem. Within this biological cycle, zebras, wildebeests, and other herbivores provide an abundant food source for the 3,000 to 3,500 lions that roam the vast plains of the Serengeti. According to the Wildlife Conservation Society, approximately 6,000 wildebeests and thousands of zebras fall prey to lion prides each year. This natural predation helps regulate herbivore populations, maintaining a delicate balance within the ecosystem. The lion, known scientifically as Panthera leo, is the second largest big cat after the Siberian tiger and the most powerful predator in Africa. Though often hailed as the king of the savanna, These apex predators don't rely solely on individual strength. They hunt in groups, coordinating like a finely tuned machine. A lion pride typically consists of 10 to 15 members, with the lionesses, agile and strategic, serving as the primary hunters. They patiently select and ambush large prey such as wildebeest or zebras, often targeting the very young, very old, or weak. Working together, a group of lionesses will encircle their target, cut off all escape routes, and bring down large prey through combined force. Meanwhile, the male lions, with their impressive roars that can be heard from up to 5 miles away, use their immense strength to protect the pride. Their primary role is to fend off rival males, defending their territory and ensuring the continuity of their bloodline. And packs of hungry hyenas constantly compete for food. The lion's ancient rival is the spotted hyena, scientifically known as Crocuta crocuta. Although often seen as scavengers, 60% to 75% of their diet comes from hunts they carry out themselves. Spotted hyenas are highly social predators, often hunting in large clans of up to 80 individuals, with a matriarchal structure where females dominate. This creates a coordinated and strategic hunting formation, enabling them to overwhelm larger prey with ease. During the Great Migration across the Serengeti, hyena clans take full advantage of wildebeest herds crossing the Mara River, targeting the weaker or exhausted animals with ruthless efficiency. According to a 2024 report from the Serengeti National Park, approximately 25% of wildlife deaths during the Great Migration are caused by hyenas and other predators. However, the true strength of the hyena lies in its incredibly powerful jaws. The strongest bite among all mammals, capable of delivering a bite force of up to 1,100 pounds per square inch, nearly twice as strong as that of an average male lion, which measures around 650 pounds per square inch. Spotted hyenas are not only formidable hunters, but also play a crucial ecological role by consuming carcasses before they decay, preventing disease and helping to maintain the natural balance of their ecosystem. The vast grasslands of the Serengeti are also home to the cheetah, streaking across the plains like a golden flash of lightning. The cheetah, scientifically known as Acinonyx jubatus, is renowned as the fastest land animal on Earth, capable of reaching speeds of up to 58 miles per hour. This incredible speed allows it to pursue its favorite prey, the Thompson's gazelle, one of the most common antelope species in the Serengeti. In the Serengeti, cheetahs typically hunt during the day to avoid competition with nocturnal predators such as lions and hyenas. They rely on their sharp eyesight to track prey from afar, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The hunt begins with stealth as cheetahs sneak through the tall savanna grass, quietly approaching their target. When they are within 100 to 130 feet, the cheetah unleashes its explosive speed to close the distance. With a light muscular frame and long legs, cheetahs can launch powerful sprints, using their long tail for balance while darting across the uneven savanna terrain. But speed alone isn't enough. Running at top speed drains a huge amount of energy. Cheetahs can only sustain it for about 20 to 30 seconds, which means they must be extremely precise when choosing the moment to chase. Even after a blistering sprint, cheetahs often face a harsh reality: low stamina. They rely on their sharp eyesight to track prey from afar, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The hunt begins with stealth, as cheetahs sneak through the tall savanna grass, quietly approaching their target. When they are within 100 to 130 feet, the cheetah unleashes its explosive speed to close the distance. With a light muscular frame and long legs, cheetahs can launch powerful sprints, using their long tail for balance while darting across the uneven savanna terrain. But speed alone isn't enough. Running at top speed drains a huge amount of energy. Cheetahs can only sustain it for about 20 to 30 seconds, which means they must be extremely precise when choosing the moment to chase. Even after a blistering sprint, cheetahs often face a harsh reality: low stamina. In the wild world of the Serengeti, it's not just the large mammals that thrive. The skies above are just as vibrant, with over 500 species of resident birds bringing the air to life with color, song, and motion. Here, every species plays a unique role in this vast ecosystem. One of the most striking characters in the sky is the marabou stork. This large wading bird, scientifically known as Leptoptylos cruminiferus, belongs to the stork family and boasts a wingspan of up to 10 feet, the largest of any land bird. Sometimes called the Undertaker bird, its nickname comes from its eerie appearance. From behind, its dark wings and back resemble a cloak, and its long, pale legs look like skeletal limbs. But the name also reflects its vital ecological role as one of nature's cleanup crew. Marabou storks inhabit wetlands, grasslands, and areas where predators like lions and hyenas hunt. These natural garbage dumps become perfect feeding grounds where the marabou roams among carcasses left behind. With its strong, sharp beak, it consumes the remains others leave behind, helping to prevent the spread of disease and keep the ecosystem clean. But the Serengeti is just a small part of the vast sweeping panorama of tropical grasslands. In this grand ecological canvas, the Miombo woodlands of central Zambia stand out as one of the largest and most diverse savanna ecosystems in Central and Southern Africa. This immense region spans across Zambia, Zimbabwe, Angola, and Mozambique, home to towering trees like Brachystegia and Julbernardia, ancient giants that serve as pillars of paradise, elevating life and offering shelter to thousands of wild species beneath their canopy. These trees sustain the ecosystem, absorb carbon, and mitigate climate change, striking a delicate balance between life and environment. Meanwhile, the shrubs and grasses here have evolved to thrive in harsh climates, forming a resilient underlayer of green that fuels the region's web of life. Prolonged dry seasons and irregular rainfall have driven the animals in this region to evolve in order to withstand harsh environmental conditions. These adaptations, from water conservation to heat resistance, allow them not only to survive, but also to maintain the delicate balance of the vast and complex savanna ecosystem. Here, the African bush elephants reign as gentle giants, roaming the vast grasslands and dense forests of the Miombo woodlands in central Zambia. This species, known scientifically as Loxodonta africana, is the largest land animal still in existence. The largest recorded individual stood 13 feet tall and weighed up to 22,900 pounds, 10.4 metric tons. African bush elephants are not only awe-inspiring in size, but they also play a critical role as ecosystem architects. Each day, a single elephant can consume up to 330 pounds of vegetation and requires a substantial amount of water, which compels them to constantly roam in search of food and hydration, especially during the harsh, dry seasons. Their massive footprints carve out ecological corridors through dense vegetation, opening up access to new areas for other species and maintaining the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Despite their immense strength, the survival journey of the African bush elephant is filled with challenges. Since 2021, the IUCN has listed them as endangered, primarily due to habitat destruction and poaching for ivory. Fortunately, thanks to conservation efforts, the bush elephant population in the Miombo region has shown a slight increase. According to WWF in 2023, approximately 50,000 elephants were recorded in Zambia and Zimbabwe, a positive sign for the future of this giant herbivore. The Miombo forest is also home to two iconic species of antelope, the kudu and the sable antelope. In this sun-scorched land of extreme heat and drought, these antelopes have developed remarkable survival skills and play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem across the forests and grasslands of the Miombo region. In the heart of the Zambesian region, the kudu antelope, scientifically known as Tragelaphus strepsiceros, is renowned for its majestic spiral horns, resembling a royal crown. These graceful creatures can stand up to 5 feet tall and weigh as much as 595 pounds, moving elegantly through dense canopies. They feed on tough, mature leaves, a food source that few other animals can digest, allowing them to thrive in an environment where food and water are often scarce. Meanwhile, the sable antelope, scientifically known as Hippotragus niger, embodies elegance with its glossy black coat and long, curved horns. Weighing up to 550 pounds, sables live in herds and endure the scorching heat and arid conditions of the Miombo. Constantly on the move in search of scarce food, they help maintain the balance of the ecosystem. As of 2023, approximately 75,000 individuals were recorded in the wild. The grasslands and forests of the central Zambesi and Miombo are also dominant for the African wild dog, scientifically known as land pictus, which is among the most efficient predators, boasting a hunting success rate of up to 80%, far surpassing larger predators such as lions or hyenas. Known as masters of coordinated hunting, their pursuits are not merely races of speed, but true tests of patience and strategy. A pack of African wild dogs typically consists of 10 to 20 individuals, sometimes reaching up to 40. During a hunt, each member plays a specific role, and they coordinate flawlessly to exhaust and corner their prey. Thanks to their strong team spirit, African wild dogs can bring down animals much larger than themselves, such as wildebeests and sometimes even Cape buffalo. However, their role goes beyond being top predators. They play a vital role in maintaining ecological balance by regulating herbivore populations, which helps prevent overgrazing and supports the conservation of vegetation. Despite their exceptional hunting skills, their survival is far from guaranteed. Genetic isolation, poaching, and diseases transmitted from domestic animals pose serious threats to the species. According to the IUCN, African wild dogs are currently critically endangered, with only about 6,000 individuals remaining across the continent. In the Miombo region, as of 2023, only 500 to 600 wild dogs remain. A sobering number that calls for stronger conservation efforts to secure a future for this extraordinary carnivore. Leaving behind the parched woodlands and vast grasslands of the Miombo region in central Zambia, a new journey unfolds in West Africa, the land of the Guinean forest savanna mosaic. Here, forest vegetation and savanna landscapes blend together to create a spectacular mosaic, stretching across Guinea, Sierra Leone, Côte d'Ivoire, Ghana, and Togo. The Guinean forest savanna mosaic is one of the few unique zones where two seemingly opposite ecosystems, dense tropical forests and open savannas, coexist in harmony. When the dry season arrives, this transitional zone faces a new challenge. In the heart of the mosaic, the roan antelope, known scientifically as Hippotragus equinus, begins its grueling journey of survival. The journey of the roan antelope population within the Guinean forest savanna mosaic reflects a remarkable story of resilience. As of 2024, the estimated population of these majestic creatures is around 8,000 individuals. With their light brown coats and long, curved horns, roan antelopes are symbols of adaptability and endurance. They wander continuously through sparse forests and open grasslands, appearing like moving flecks of light against the golden earth. Their ability to adapt is truly impressive. Roan antelopes can feed on a wide range of grasses and shrubs, including plant species that many other herbivores cannot digest. This dietary flexibility allows them to withstand the harsh conditions of the dry season, when the ground cracks and vegetation becomes scarce, especially in tropical forests and grasslands. Their survival is a testament to nature's ingenuity, thriving in a region where forest meets savanna in a delicate, beautiful balance. Between the forests and savannas of the Guinean forest-savanna mosaic, we now enter a new landscape, the dense thickets and bushlands of the Somali Wildlife Conservation Region. This vast ecosystem stretches from northeastern Kenya through southeastern Ethiopia and across much of Somalia, forming one of the most harsh and arid savanna ecosystems in Africa. Here, the environment is defined by infrequent rainfall, prolonged droughts, consistently high temperatures, averaging between 77 degrees Fahrenheit and 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 25 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. The landscape is dry and rugged, dominated by thorny acacia shrubs and low, spiny trees, painting a picture of wild beauty and constant challenge. Despite its severe conditions, life here has found unique ways to survive, adapted to heat, drought, and scarcity, making the Somali savanna bushland a place of quiet resilience and ecological toughness. These lands are more than just habitats. They serve as the heartbeat of the entire ecosystem. Acacia and Commiphora trees, known for their drought resistance, stand tall like pillars of life, providing valuable shade and critical food sources for many species. In this unforgiving environment, the wildlife has evolved remarkable survival strategies, enabling them to endure intense heat, long dry spells, and scarce resources. Every creature here, from the smallest insect to the largest grazer, plays a role in maintaining the delicate balance of life in this resilient and raw savanna ecosystem. In this challenging region, the Grevy's zebra emerges as a symbol of resilience. Known scientifically as Equus grevii, it is recognized as the rarest zebra species in the world, with only around 2,800 individuals remaining as of 2023, according to the Grevy's Zebra Trust. Grevy's zebras are also the largest of the three zebra species, standing up to 5 feet tall and weighing between 770 to 990 pounds. They are easily distinguished by their narrower black and white stripes and larger round ears, which not only enhance their hearing abilities, but also help regulate body temperature in extreme climates. These zebras have developed remarkable survival adaptations to thrive in arid conditions. They can go for extended periods without water, subsisting on dry grasses, and are known to travel long distances in search of water, making them uniquely equipped for life in this resource-scarce environment. They travel in small herds and roam across great distances in search of water and food. Grevy's zebras play a crucial role in the ecosystem by helping to control the growth of invasive grasses and contributing to the stability of savanna vegetation. Their grazing behavior keeps the grasslands healthy, prevents overgrowth, and allows other species to thrive, making them essential to maintaining the delicate balance of the savanna ecosystem. In the wilds of Somalia's Kakamora bushlands, where thorny shrubs stretch under the scorching sun, the bat-eared fox, Otatsion megalotus, thrives like a tiny, resilient warrior. With its oversized ears resembling natural radar dishes, the bat-eared fox has evolved in extraordinary ways to survive in such harsh conditions. Its ears are not just tools for listening, they are hunting weapons, capable of detecting the slightest underground movement where termites and insects hide. At night, when the intense heat subsides, the fox sets off on its silent hunt. Termites, which make up around 80% of its diet, become its main target. This highly specialized diet, paired with acute hearing and a nocturnal lifestyle, allows the bat-eared fox to carve out a unique ecological niche in one of Africa's most unforgiving landscapes. Fascinating, According to a 2023 study, the ears of the bat-eared fox, Otocyon megalotus, have evolved to become approximately 10% larger compared to previous generations. This change is not just an anatomical feature, but a clear evolutionary adaptation, enhancing their ability to detect prey underground, especially termites and small insects. In the face of prolonged droughts and increasingly harsh environments, larger ears allow them to hunt more efficiently at night and continue playing a crucial role in controlling insect populations, helping to maintain the balance and sustainability of the savanna ecosystem. In the Guinea savanna mosaic forests, the leopard, scientific name Panthera pardus, stands out as a top predator with remarkable adaptability. It skillfully utilizes both environments, hiding in dense forest vegetation while also freely roaming the savanna grasslands in pursuit of prey. As an opportunistic predator, the leopard has a diverse diet, feeding on antelope, monkeys, small gazelles, and even birds. At night, it becomes especially formidable, with excellent night vision and a silent approach, making it one of the most elusive hunters. Leopards ambush prey with patience, often hiding in tall grass or foliage. Their distinct spotted coat allows them to blend seamlessly with their surroundings. When close enough, they strike swiftly, capable of leaping at speeds up to 35 miles per hour, 56 kilometers per hour, using their powerful jaws to bring down prey. Their exceptional climbing ability allows them to ambush from above or hoist prey into trees to avoid competition from lions or hyenas. However, the leopard's path to survival in this region is increasingly difficult due to habitat loss, human conflict, and declining prey populations. Panthera's 2023 report on leopard populations. In the Guinea savanna mosaic forest, the leopard population is estimated to have dwindled to just around 2,500 individuals due to habitat loss and poaching for their pelts. As tropical rainforests are cleared for timber and agricultural expansion, leopards are forced to migrate into savanna regions in search of food. There, they often become targets for hunters or face conflicts with humans after leaving transitional zone. The Camorra shrublands of Somali, ACAA. The Camorra shrublands of Somali, ACAA, with scattered bushes and sun-scorched dry grasses under the harsh sunlight, are also home to the Gerenuk antelope. This antelope, scientifically known as Lidocranius walleri, is also called the giraffe gazelle due to its slender body and remarkably long neck. Gerenuks have a remarkable ability. They can stand upright on their hind legs to reach leaves as high as 6 to 8 feet above the ground, well beyond the reach of most other herbivores. During prolonged droughts, when other animals must migrate or search for distant water sources, the Gerenuk survives thanks to its extraordinary adaptations. They adjust their activity patterns to conserve energy, minimize water loss, and effectively regulate their body temperature. The Somali Acacia Camorra shrublands. The Somali Acacia Camorra shrublands are home to key inhabitants such as the common ostrich, Struthio camelus, and the Somali ostrich, Struthio molybdophanes. With their towering height of up to 9 feet and weighing as much as 340 pounds, ostriches are the largest living birds on Earth, often referred to as living dinosaurs. These remarkable birds possess an incredible resilience to the extreme heat of the Somali bush. They can regulate their body temperature to adapt to the harsh climate, staying cool even under the scorching sun. Their sparse, lightweight feathers act as a natural cooling system, enabling them to release excess heat quickly and efficiently. A 2023 UNEP study on ostrich adaptation. A 2023 study by UNEP revealed that ostriches can survive for long periods without drinking water. Instead, they extract moisture from the vegetation they consume, such as grasses and water-rich leaves, allowing them to endure severe droughts in the region. Moreover, ostriches possess a unique biological mechanism that minimizes water loss through respiration and urination. During the hottest parts of the day, they reduce their activity, spending most of their time resting in shaded areas. Although flightless, ostriches are powerful runners, capable of reaching speeds up to 40 miles per hour. They can maintain a steady pace of 34 miles per hour over long distances. However, when cornered, ostriches are far from defenseless. They can deliver powerful kicks, each one strong enough to cause serious injury. With a swift strike, an ostrich can even fend off large predators such as lions or cheetahs, turning the tide against would-be attackers in an instant. Encircling Lake Victoria like a vast natural bracelet is the Victoria Basin Forest Savanna Mosaic. Lake Victoria, the largest freshwater lake in Africa, is often likened to a beating heart at the center of the continent, sustaining millions of living creatures that depend on its waters. The rainforest and the savanna meet like two rivers converging, forming a land where coexistence flourishes under the tropical climate. This region experiences short rainy seasons and long dry periods, causing the landscape to shift in rhythm with nature's pulse. This is home to the Rothschild's giraffe, scientifically known as Giraffa camelopardalis rothschildi, the rarest subspecies of giraffe in the world. As of 2024, the population of Rothschild's giraffes is estimated to be only around 800 individuals, according to the Giraffe Conservation Foundation. Their light-colored coats, with patches that do not extend down to the legs, make them easy to distinguish. Reaching heights of up to 18.7 feet, Rothschild's giraffes are the tallest of all giraffe subspecies. They are also notable for having 5 horn-like structures on their heads, a trait rarely found in other giraffes. Rothschild's giraffes are not only symbols of majesty, but also play a vital ecological role as the gardeners of the savanna. Their primary diet includes acacia and coral leaves, and through their selective feeding habits, they help control vegetation growth. This maintains ecological balance by keeping the canopy open, allowing sunlight to penetrate and support life for many species beneath the trees. Their presence is like the heartbeat of the savanna ecosystem, keeping everything in natural balance. But Rothschild's giraffes are not only ecologically significant, they are also key to sustainable ecotourism. According to WWF, ecotourism plays a vital role in the conservation of this species, providing income for local communities and funding wildlife protection programs. Giraffe watching tours offer people a chance to reconnect with nature, serving as a powerful reminder that every living creature plays a part in the broader conservation effort. Across the vast grasslands of the basin, the Victoria topi, scientifically known as Damaliscus lunatus chimela, strides with the power of a warrior. Its reddish-brown coat and dark markings on the elbows and face blend perfectly into the savanna, where golden grass and dusty soil form a natural camouflage. With a muscular build and long legs, the topi is built for strength and speed. The black-headed antelope is known as one of the fastest antelopes in the savanna. Its ability to run at speeds of up to 43 miles per hour allows it to easily escape formidable predators like lions and leopards. This antelope exhibits migratory behavior, searching for lush grasslands and stable water sources near Lake Victoria during the prolonged dry season. Typically living in herds of 20 to 40 individuals, their groups can swell to hundreds during the breeding season or migration. This is the dance of unity, a graceful display of survival and cooperation on the African plains. The temperate savanna ecosystem stretches across the vast plains of southern Africa, from Kruger National Park to Pilanesberg and Kagalagadi. Here, grasses and tall shrubs like Acacia tortilis and Combretum spread beneath the open blue sky, rooted firmly in dry soil and shaped by natural wildfires. The temperate savanna is not just a place of challenges. It is where life shines its brightest in the face of adversity. Every creature here tells a story of resilience and strength, a testament to survival against the odds. Across the vast plains of southern Africa, the plains zebra, scientifically known as Equus quagga, is a common and iconic sight. It is one of the most abundant zebra species and plays a vital role in maintaining the ecological balance of these expansive grasslands. The black and white stripes covering their bodies are nature's unique design. No two zebras share the same pattern. Each one is a masterpiece of individuality. When zebras move together in large herds, their stripes blend into a dazzling motion, confusing predators like lions as they struggle to lock onto a single target. As of 2023, the population of plain zebras in South Africa is estimated at around 300,000 individuals. These zebras are primarily herbivores, consuming up to 30 pounds of grass per day. With their ability to digest tough, fibrous plants, plains zebras help regulate grassland growth, prevent overgrowth, suppress the spread of invasive grasses, and create space for other plant life to flourish. In doing so, they help maintain the savanna ecosystem. Their existence not only ensures their own survival, but also sustains the delicate balance of the African savanna, where every species plays a part in a vibrant web of wildlife life. The vast flooded savanna wetlands are among Africa's most magical ecosystems, where adaptation is the key to survival. One of the continent's largest wetland regions is a center of life, where the hippopotamus has found its ideal home. Commonly known as the hippo, its scientific name is Hippopotamus amphibius, literally meaning amphibious river horse. According to the WWF, South Africa is home to around 40,000 hippos, making it one of the largest hippo populations in the world. The hippopotamus is a massive animal, second in size only to elephants and the white rhinoceros. An adult male can weigh up to 3,300 pounds. Despite their enormous size, hippos spend most of their time in the water, where the cool currents help regulate their body temperature and protect their sensitive skin from the scorching savanna sun. A typical hippo group consists of 10 to 30 individuals, living and defending one another in tightly knit pods. Yet their ecological role extends far beyond the water's surface. As they graze and move across the land, hippos help manage vegetation, reducing the risk of wildfires caused by dry grass buildup. Moreover, their waste acts as a crucial nutrient source for river and lake ecosystems, nourishing microorganisms and fish. In this way, hippos serve as a bridge between two worlds, aquatic and terrestrial, functioning as guardians of both realms and maintaining the delicate balance of the ecosystem. The sud is not only a refuge for large animals, but also a vital stopover point for hundreds of migratory bird species. The journey of migratory birds to the sud is closely tied to the rainy season, when rising water levels transform the region into a vibrant ecological tapestry. According to BirdLife International, over 400 bird species have been recorded in the sud, including many rare and threatened species. One notable resident is the gray heron, scientifically known as Ardea cinerea. This elegant bird, with a wingspan of up to 6.5 feet and a slender build, is easily recognized by its long neck and distinctive gray and white plumage. They nest and breed in the wetlands, where abundant fish and amphibians provide nourishment for the next generation. The African spoonbill, another iconic water bird of the sud ecosystem, is scientifically known as Platalea alba. It thrives in marshes and shallow rivers, where water and food are plentiful. During the rainy season, when the wetlands are at their most fertile and nutrient-rich, African spoonbills build their nests in tall bushes or along remote riverbanks, away from predators. Each rainy season, water from the Nile River floods the grasslands and shrubs, creating a lush, abundant landscape. Aquatic plants like papyrus, Cyperus papyrus, and common reed, Phragmites australis, thrive here, spreading across the floodplains and providing shelter for countless species. These thick mats of aquatic vegetation serve not only as refuges, but also as vital food sources for both terrestrial and aquatic wildlife throughout the flooded Nile Delta savanna. The Nile crocodile, scientifically known as Crocodilus niloticus, is an apex predator and the second largest crocodile species in the world. It can reach lengths of 16 to 18 feet and weigh up to 1,650 pounds. These formidable reptiles dominate the Nile Delta ecosystem, not only because of their massive size, but also due to their remarkable hunting skills. During the dry season, when water levels drop, Nile crocodiles retreat to remaining swamps and lakes, seeking refuge as they await the return of the rains. Their thick skin provides protection from the harsh sun, and their ability to regulate body temperature allows them to withstand extreme heat. When the rainy season arrives and the Nile River rises, crocodiles expand their hunting territory, seeking prey such as antelopes and buffaloes that come to drink by the riverbanks. They are not only apex predators, but Nile crocodiles also serve as gatekeepers of the flooded Nile Delta and savannas. By eliminating the weak and sick, they help ensure the health of the local wildlife populations. Their presence maintains a strong and diverse ecosystem, where life and death are always in balance. Feel free to share your amazing experiences in the comments below. Each story you share is like a fresh green sapling, helping to nourish the life of the African savanna. Together, we can preserve the beauty of nature so it may live on forever. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join us on more magical adventures, where nature's untold stories are still waiting to be discovered.